Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bayah Shedabadah, the house of David. I am Ayah Shetab with Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, Lord willing, with another edifying lesson. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back to those bywords. All right, you and you alone are the children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. 1/3 of the nation of Israel, will see will see salvation through what the world even calls UFOs or UAPs. All right. 2/3 of the nation of Israel will perish and die for not believing upon the true testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, not practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts and obeying the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. All right, so it is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, who will save the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. All right, for this from this perilous time that is coming. All right, and as you see this video here on, I believe it's TED Talks, is a platform or something like that. Salakia, I can't remember it right now, but this is that C-hip. All right, another version of the C-hip. All right, which this lesson is going to be on the M.O.T.B. All right, and let me go ahead and get to that. It's not meant to be a long video, but just through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, meant to be edifying. Okay, it's going to be the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and start at verse 13, and it reads, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Right, and that great works and that great wonder that was done in the sight of men, all right, is what? It was that big boy in Junior, all right, Nagasaki and Hiroshima, all right, where that H-bomb was dropped, all right, so that this devil may have the ability to put all these other nations in subjection under Esau, Edom, all right, cause that fear. All right, that this man had the technology and the military might, and he wasn't afraid to use it. All right, so what happened with all these other countries, all right, is they were feared. They had fear of this man and his technology, even though that they had the same technology. All right, the fact that he used it, all right, and he was the first to use it on such a mass scale, and the devastation that it had caused. All right, so it caused everybody to fall in line. Okay, verse 14, and it reads, and deceive, Revelation 13 and 14, and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Right. And saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make a image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live. All right, and this system they just set up is that system is no different from Rome. All right, this system that is set up is currently set after Rome 2.0. All right, Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka Babylon. All right, aka Rome 2.0. All right, America. All right, and this is continuous of this man's Salakia is continuous of this man's devices. All right, this is what this man chooses to do with his blessing, the sword. All right, because Esau Edom was given the blessing of the sword, and the sword is through his technology. All right, such as the modern day gun. Okay, but these are other forms of his weaponry. All right, that he will try to take down the saints of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, the Israelites, so you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Salakia. All right, to cause you to forsake your power. All right, even though that this devil wants to have the world in subjection under his foot. All right, and to put these devices embedded in you. all right, giving you the ability to, giving him the ability, to perform false miracles, but as well as to give you the ability, of giving him the ability to control, okay, knowing where you are, all right, who you're with, what you're doing, how your body's operating, so on and so forth. All right, this is what this devil wants to do. All right, especially to you, Jake. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Okay, and he was wounded by the sword. All right, this system was wounded, and now this is Rome 2.0. All right, this system is no different yet again from the plebeians and the patricians. All right, the Democrats and the Republicans that are set forth, as well as the House and the Senate. All right, they had a Caesar, you have Joe Biden, okay, the president. All right, it is no different, and it still works a wickedness and abominations. All right, continuously, day in and day out, this devil is being revealed more and more what he wants to do with his system. All right, here it is, you're having this whole system change over to a digital system, okay? And this is something that is being implemented all over the world, okay? Continue on, this book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 15, and it reads, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." Right, and if you don't bow down to this man's system, guess what? Hey, there's going to be a consequence. All right, because this devil is not going to be able to necessarily to force this upon you. All right, you will have to take this thing willingly. All right, you have to be willing to say that, hey, Esau Edom is my master. All right, and I submit, and I want to be a part of this system. All right, and understanding, hey, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, hey, this is not for you. All right, we have a power, and our power is the power. All right, the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, the Most High and His only begotten Son, that Lamb without blemish that came for His people. All right, and we know through the Spirit it is only 1/3 of the nation of Israel who is going to receive the testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, 2/3 will still continue to be on the same mindset of let me keep this for my prize. All right, let me keep doing what it is that I can do to be a part of this system. Let me keep where I can prosper in this world. But it is not for us as the nation of Israel to follow after. All right, we are not to follow after this devil and partake of any of his technology. All right, to make his technology to make him the Lord over us. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right, and there is a judgment for following after this. And following after this devil will lead you to utter destruction. All right, continuously. It's going to be the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 16, and it reads, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a Mark Wahlberg in their right hand or in their forehead." Right? Hey, and this as the World Economic Forum, all right, has talked about. All right, hey, they need to know. They need to know what is going on in your body. All right, they need to know what is going on. How can they help you? All right, essentially, so it could be for, essentially, so it can be for your demise. All right, because it is not to be for the betterment of you. All right, it is only so that they can track your every movement and have the ability to do whatever they want. Okay, eventually you're going to see this technology, Slakia, come full circle to have the ability to govern your very life. Okay, what you're able to do, where you're able to go. All right, how how you how will you pay for a product. All right, this is no different than what the Most High, all right, has already said in the scriptures, as he has already ordained Salakia. All right, does not give you the this does not give you the ability to forget Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's words. All right, if you take this CHIP, all right, you are not found exempt. Okay, you are found guilty. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Verse 17, and it reads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the Mark Wahlberg or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right. And if you have not, Salaki, if you have not bowed the knee to this devil system, hey, it will cost you greatly. All right. And what will it cost you? Hey, it will cost you your very life. All right. We understand through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, either it will cost your life in wickedness or cost you your life in righteousness. All right. Because here it is, if you are a part of this system and you choose for Esau Edom to be your master, hey, you're still going to die a horrible death. All right, you're still going to die by ICBM missile, thermonuclear fire. All right, hey, the pestilence, the sword. Yeah, Esau Edom still might choose to go ahead and put your head on the chopping block. All right, put you through all kinds of hell, so on and so forth. All right, because they have a target. They have a target as it was set forth in the Georgia Guidestones. All right, now their plan is ready to push out. Now their plan is ready to be performed in its entirety. All right. So this is what these devils have been preparing for. All right. They're just itching and waiting for the right time. And ultimately, even though that they don't understand and they might not realize and recognize, they are only waiting for the time of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's prophecy, all right, to be unfolded and fulfilled. All right. In its entirety at the exact moment that he deems it necessary. Okay. Verse 18, and reads, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. All right, and so now stigma. All right, it is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai who has revealed this devil. Hey, as you seen in times past with this devil, with this barcode system. All right, it's no different. It's no different because it gives the ability to track, gives the ability to know exactly where his product is going. All right, and this devil, hey, likens people, especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled bird, likens you unto his favorite product. Why are you this devil's favorite product? Because you are the one that is able to be destroyed and to be replenished, and you have given him free labor, hand and money, hand over fist. All right, it is you who continues to pad his pockets day in and day out more than his own nation. All right, it is you who keeps on pushing in this and staying in the docile, dumbed down state. All right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel will perish and die. All right, for not believing upon the true testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, and it will ultimately be for what? For their demise and the destruction of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, because they believe not upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, hey, that lamb without blemish that was given unto us. Okay, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to continue to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash, double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening learning, to the Bayashit double dot. Till the next time, Amaya Shatab saying Shalom, Wat Abababal, Kwam Yashara.